Here's your buddy. He got his ball snipped yesterday.
Oh man.
So this nigga, he just see how he looked at me like, bro, quit telling niggas that shit, bro.
He's like, bro, I don't even want to think about it.
I don't even want to think about that, bro. It was a trip because I dropped him off and he was like mellow. He seemed like a whole different person now, for real. I think it's the drugs though.
Yeah.
They had him doped up. And the lady was all like, oh, he's gonna be mellow, you know, he might not want to eat when you put him home. Bro, on the freeway home, acting up. Yeah. Not crazy like that, just like playing hella much. I'm like, bro, what is you on right now? Like, they said you just got out of surgery, you should be chilling. And then, well, as soon as we got back to the shop, he started smacking food. Like I put a bowl down, smacked it. Put a little bit more, smacked it. Hella water, slapping a water bowl all over the place, jumping all over the place. I'm like, bro, you perked out right now.
It's because he's very young, and it's just like, sometimes the drugs can have an opposite effect. Sometimes it can give you like energy, like, you know, it can just have you like super excited and have you like, instead of like lethargic and sitting there, just have you really hyper and be like, oh, let's play.
For sure. And he had the munchies like he was
loaded.
Like he was loaded. But what's up? We rolling? Yeah.
You are?
We in this thing. Mondays and Tuesdays. I am Big Hongry, your host. We got Schmitty on the motherfucking camera behind you, making sure everything is captured. We got Lil Webby in this building. He's a little out of it right now. He just had to go through surgery. And today I'm bringing you a young local legend in this thing. You know what I'm saying? First time, bro, I'm trying to remember really, but like, I don't think I got it like that, but I do remember you coming down to Bob's and it's all of like, I'm pretty sure like Timo like was trying to get an invert down. So everyone was like fired up, you know, like that whole day. And like we building something, but like everybody who would be at Bob's in like 2014, 2015, is there, you know what I mean? And it's going off. And you just come walking through the gates and you just like flying all over the place. And for me, it really caught me off guard because I'm like, wait, I'm used to just seeing these cats here fly all over this place. Like you was legit like going off the top rope into the little bank that was there before, like the little, when it was kind of like a speed tunnel, like both two little banks side to side on the walkway, the fucking sidewalk was still there, and we just built up the side. Coming off the top rope into that, and I remember Zach Hudson was shooting a photo, and I just remember being like, damn, like, that's gonna be an ad, like, cause that was before me even knowing like what it means to be in the skate world, which we're gonna get to. I wanna know how you feel about that, but like, that kind of is my introduction to Poohrail, you know what I'm saying? Coming through like, oh, I see what y'all got going on, look at my abilities. You feel me?
I can do it too, you know what I'm saying? I can get down with you feel me? Get right with you.
Thank you for coming through. Yeah, I got some photos from like Bob's of you, and I think like Emmett,
really?
Was there, Y'all just pulled up to skate and I just happened to be there or something. But,
man, that's sick. I mean, like, I haven't been to Bob's in such a long time. I remember like recently, they were talking about tearing it down, so I slid by just to go pay some homage and skate it again. And, like,
because that's like, what Bob's is for.
Exactly.
It's like paying homage. When you go and you get down there, it's like, thank y'all for building this.
Literally. I mean, and it's been like that since, since back in the day, since we had Wasteland. Like in the DIY under the bridge at Emeryville. Oh yeah. I've been there since way back in the day. Like I've been skating all of that. Like, you know.
For sure.
Shout out D, shout out Arrow, you feel me?
Yeah.
Shout out Major, they all was right there doing all the damn things, you feel me?
For sure. Damn, because I kind of caught on late to Wasteland and then like under the bridge and everything, but I was at some of those spots, but like you actually going there skating them back in the day, and it's just making me remember like, yeah, you've been on the scene. Like, so do you like skating transition more, or do you, because now you tear the streets apart, but like when you get up on some transition though, it's like you seem like you be having hella fun.
So you like I grew up like skating Berkeley Park too, so it's like I always enjoyed like riding ramps and like pumping and like ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to figure out how to do a frontside air and how did they, you know, do the Mick twist and all of that. Like, you know what I mean?
Who were some of the people that you've seen doing them frontside airs that make you be like, oh, I want to get something like that down? Or, cause I ain't like, for me, like when cause I'm catching my backside 50. I think of Grant, you know what I'm saying? When I'm like
Grant for surely.
But like back then though, like, cause I mean, you was around DD and Squirrel and all these fools, but
what's the guy on Reel's name? That you skate? Yeah, Max. I used to watch him, bro. I used to watch him, and actually used to have me so stoked.
That's tight.
And like, there was a black vert skater too. I seen in an old. I'm not sure if it was a real video or it was like an anti-hero video or something. It was like some extra. It was like some extra videos. So it was a black skater. I think it might have been the Richmond vert ramp or something like that. Like back in the day.
Damn, I wish somebody here could know what you was talking about because they probably call it out right away.
Right, literally. I mean, but that had me stoked too because like I just never seen, you know, people of color really skating vert too. And
it's Camden Scott?
Possibly.
Camden Scott had some footage and some videos back in the day?
Yeah, he was on Santa Cruz.
Ah, that's right.
That could be a good possibility.
Yeah, Camden Scott, we got to get him in here too. You know, you ever see Camden over at Poohrail? He be on a bike, and he's not skating at all now, but he had the fire. Legend though, but yeah, he definitely is in terms of saying like a darker skin motherfuckers like getting down and shit. He is definitely somebody who was on the forefront of that and like just getting down way back then, like with Jake and like Bryce Knights and like fools definitely know. He was in one of these. He was in one like skate rock or I think it's a skate rock, and he's just like tic tac and crazy style. He was also like at a couple contests back in the days and shit, like really holding it down, like But that's what's up, blood. That's dope to realize like right now in this moment where your inspiration, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there was a lot more inspiration. I'm just trying to like
it ain't even really like, man, I'm just thinking like really
there was this specific video. It was like in one of the Tony Hawk like profile videos like of like actual footage of people skating, and it was like this side profile view of a guy doing a front air, and that's what really sold me because I really just didn't understand how he flew up in the air like that and went back in the terrain without clipping the coping at all. So I was just like,
just early emulations of what it was, right? Like,
yeah, and then just like years later, like skating with the homie Lane. He got me to.
Damn, bro, you taking me through my memory of seeing you kind of like come up, because I remember, y'all used to skate hella much together.
Yeah, me and Lane, that's
Lane
my
is
guy,
a beast too.
He had like a little mini pool in his backyard, or like a little mini bowl.
Yeah,
it was sick. It was all concrete, pool coping, like crunchy as ever.
That's a trip,
bro. So
I think I ever knew that. That's a trip.
Yeah, bro. It's like out in the sunset, just
in the sunset. Yeah,
his little brother would be hooping. He would be ripping too, but now he's a big hooper now.
I know, that boy know how to skate too.
Yeah, they all do. It runs in the family.
For real.
Surprised that they little sister not skating.
For real. Lane, I like the way Lane do his backside ollies.
And that's what I was about to get into, because like I still kind of like, I know how to air, and I struggle sometimes because like how tall I am, and I forget that I have to bend my knees and really like do it a different way instead of just coming at it like I'm skating street, like, you know. Yeah. So he just told me like, you just gotta go up straight vertical, like type, and just scoop the tail like off the coping.
You just explained exactly how I'm looking at, how I'm picturing it.
And you know how he does it too. He just floats, and he just floats around. He taught me how to do it at Soma over the door, which is kind of crazy.
Out of all places,
like. And
yeah, when Soma first opened, he definitely left his mark there, just going there and just ripping it.
Yeah, him and Shay. I ain't gonna lie, Shay was ripping it. Shay did that 50 up on top of the thing when it first opened.
Yeah.
Had everybody hyped. Had me screaming. I was like,
Did you skate with Zay like
Isaiah Davis?
Yeah,
that's my boy.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like I'm picturing y'all two on the Terror too, but also just being at Poohrail Park, it's just like y'all go from there and like, all right, we out of here now. Woo,
it was crazy because like Zay was skating a lot of transition and bowls and stuff, and then like I got him to start skating. Not I didn't do it, but like a good majority of us, we all got him to start skating street and shit. And then he got raw, bro. Now he's so raw at street.
I know.
He's so sick to see him like progress. And just to see like where he came from and to where he is now, like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, it's so sick.
Yeah, cause he from Deep East Oakland. You from Deep East Oakland?
I'm 45th.
45th. Okay, yeah. I just always say Deep East Oakland, but that is something that I really appreciate about skating is that like it gives us a way to maneuver from where they think that we should just stay at, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And when I say they, it's not even anyone in particular. Yeah. Just how the system is set up and how everything is and portrayal of media of what young melanated brothers supposed to be doing and you know what I mean? Call a spade, right? But we all know it because we feel it. Whenever we walk somewhere, go in somewhere, we understand what it is to be judged just by walking, showing up somewhere. But in skateboarding, it's like it's a gateway of being like this. None of that matters, you know, because you just really just need the board to go and have fun, and then you're gonna have fun with who you want to have fun with. You know what I mean? And immediately, you'll just like dispel all that. So I'm always like hyped to see you and Zay like just doing your thing. Like whether y'all want to like pursue it and the heights or just to know that it's still something that y'all like to do.
Yeah, just to have fun with it.
Just to have fun with it.
Just to link up, have fun, smile, like, and just, you know what I mean? Just have that I guess that inner kid come out of us again. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's just like the older we get, you know, it's hard to get that motivation like how we used to have, you know what I mean? To keep all of that going, you know what I'm saying? So it's like just when we link up, not on no like let's go film, let's go handle business. We link up just to go have fun and skate and just, you know, it's way more. It's just way more fun. You do a lot more too.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I feel it, man. Because I think of it because it's like this is something we're gonna do for fun. But some of us are actually like really good for it to be like for them to be called a professional at it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Pro skateboarder. You know what I mean? And you are of that, you know what I'm saying? Like the way that you conduct your skateboarding, the way that you always dropping clips and everything like that, like you are on the level of what someone may consider a professional skateboarder, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I appreciate that, you know. I just love skateboarding because it keeps my nose clean, it keeps me in shape, it keeps me meeting new people, it's a plethora of things, you know what I mean? It's like opportunities, and it's just like I have so much fun, bro, doing it. Like I really do it for myself. Like I post all the clips so I can watch it, so I can just look back like, damn, like I did this, that. Like that was sick, man. Milestones, like, you know what I mean? That's how.
But what is something that you really want from it though? Like, cause skateboarder don't owe us nothing. It's kind of more so what you owe back to skateboarding. And like what you're explaining now is like how you doing it for yourself, how much you love it for yourself, people around you gonna benefit from it just because you love it so much for yourself, you know what I mean? But professionals, you know what I mean? Like when you are of a level of professional, you know, there is some sort of goal. Like, I mean, and that's other people you probably may not feel like that, but like, what is something that you would like more, like out of skateboarding?
I just want to inspire people to never give up and to always keep going and to, you know, follow your dreams, because you never know where you might end up when you really follow your dreams. Because like I started skateboarding when I was 4 years old. And, you know, I had the dream of, you know, everybody had that same dream of becoming a professional skater or whatever. Like,
you said you started at 4 years old?
Yeah.
Because I wanted to ask that. How did you even get into skating? Like,
all right, so it all started like, you know, being in the hood, rollerblading, scootering. For sure. You know, stealing bikes, riding bikes. And, you know, mobbing around. Yeah. We had the little fake skateboards, the Spider-Man skateboards, whatever. Okay, yeah. I just like, you know, normal kid stuff. I rode the skateboard. I just really thought it was sick though. And then on top of that, the Tony Hawk video games, you know, I was playing that, and they had one specific game where they had this slow motion effect where you could flip the board in any direction. And that had me so juiced. I was
Geeked,
like,
huh?
I feel like I can do this in real life. And so,
and you low-key, that's what you do now.
literally. So my big brother Lamar and Levon and Lamont, all my big brothers, they all skated.
Blood big brothers.
My blood big brothers on my mom's side.
That's what's up.
They all skated for like a little bit, not too crazy, but they just kind of inspired me to skate too. And so I was watching them skate, playing the video games, and then on top of the video games, they had the live videos in the video games of real people skateboarding. It was Joey Brzezinski. I just remember Joey Brzezinski doing this, like some tech manual, like at some crazy spot, and I was just like, bro, this is
so you seen
sick.
it on a video game, you seen it in the real.
Yeah, so I'm like, I want to do this,
your brothers, it was having like real boards, like skate shop boards, or okay.
You know, it was one of my brothers had I think an Ed Hardy board or something like that. Oh
shit, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was
that's collectible right there.
Yeah, I didn't end up getting my real skateboard until I was.
Yeah, who put you on with the first one? K-Dub or something?
Nope, it was my big brother Lamar and my mom. And
you know
what they slid to 510 Skate Shop.
Shout out to 510 Skate Shop.
And like this is at that moment in time, I had moved from East Oakland because it was all crazy. I moved to Richmond.
Oh, okay. Shout out to the Rich.
So I was living in Richmond. This is 2005, 2006.
Okay.
You know, I get everybody in Richmond damn near skating, like in the little cul-de-sac area that I lived in, because like it was just the apartment complex was just being built, everything. So all the kids was moving in.
So you fired up on that?
I'm doing what I do best. I'm skating out. You know, kids is
you already was skating in the East, or and so you like okay.
I'm skating in the Rich now.
But at this time, is motherfuckers seeing like because now if you put, I mean, you just at Buster Bill, and you were like one of the last two skaters going at it. You and Blake actually, which is like it was cool to see that. You know what I mean? Because I've seen both of y'all come up. But like I've seen y'all just get better and better and better and better. So to be there, and I'm like, damn, like here I am taking photo of these two little motherfuckers who I've been just seeing go at it, and everyone's sitting there waiting for y'all, you know what I mean? Like to land and shit, like Buster Bill, you know?
Yeah.
And so like, was you Buster Belling back then too? You know, like, was it like, what was the moment when motherfuckers was like, oh shit, like
that moment? Fast forward, that moment happened when I moved to West Oakland. When I started going to Town Park,
skating around. Though.
Yeah, bro.
See, bro, that pretty much what I'm getting at is like you didn't put it down continuously, and you're gonna continue to put it down. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I was just kind of like, what you?
It's crazy because like I was skating all throughout the East Bay, and I was going to school in San Mateo County and Palo Alto and Brisbane, and I was skating out there. So I was going over there and coming back over here. So I was skating with all these people over here in the East Bay. Then I was going across the bridge to go skate with everybody over here. So I was like linking up with so many people.
Right before we was talking, you were saying like, oh, somebody just I had to wake up at 8 to go skate with the
exactly.
So that's what I'm getting at is like, bro, you put energy into it, like Shane O'Neill, or you know what I mean? Like you're skating a lot constantly, you know? And like we can say like me, all right, I guess I see some of me in it.
Yeah.
Because like I'm a rap, I feel like I can rap circles around motherfuckers continuously. Oh, I'm hard, I can do it. Nobody can fuck with me. You feel me when it comes to rapping. I don't care if you put me with Jay-Z, you feel me?
Yeah.
And I feel like you feel the same way. I don't care if you put me next to whoever. Yep. We gonna get down, you know?
Oh, God.
But I feel like there's a difference in that feeling, but actually putting into motion things that to build you some security. Because Jake said it best. Skateboarding doesn't owe us anything but we'll bike in the rain, you know?
Yep.
But like that is the passion in it. You know what I mean? That is what you're gonna keep doing. Like, and you know that because you like, this shit don't owe me nothing. Yep. I'm gonna keep getting myself to it, you know?
Yeah.
But there is a side of things where you do like have a company that you fuck with and that, you know what I mean? Put your name on stuff or whatever, you know? And so that's why I feel like in terms of like business side of things, I even hate to use that word in skateboarding or whatever, but the homie the other day was like, sometimes you gotta shake that kind of mentality because somebody else will make money off your name without you. And it's not just skateboarding. That's in anything.
That's
you feel me?
yeah.
Anything. If you selling juices on the street and somebody like, oh, let me help you with this. And if you ain't paying attention to just because they putting it in a bottle and putting it in the store, how much they really getting off that, and maybe that you could put it in your own bottle and put it in your own store.
Yeah, do it yourself.
And do it yourself. But it comes a lot. That's a lot too. That's because people say that, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that. It's like, yeah, but if I'm the only one doing that,
that's it.
So yeah, that's. I guess that's why I wonder, you know, because do you ever feel like you should have kept fucking with DGK or? I'm just, you know what I mean? This is probably, a lot of homies probably ask this type of shit, you know what I mean?
Nah.
This is what I be wondering, you know what I mean?
This is like, I don't know, because of like, it's just like, you know, I didn't feel like I was really going anywhere with them.
Word.
And then on top of that, like, the team that was on at the time, like, I just never really connected with them that crazy, like, you know what I mean? Like, we just never, like, I never really felt a part, like, you know? Word. And then on top of that, like, you know, I was riding for like all of my high school years, which was 4 years, pretty much. Repping hard, you know, and going to competitions, and, you know, I try to have them like, support me to get me to competitions and, you know, get me out there, you know. Word. But it just wasn't really happening. So
I feel you on that.
At that time, I seen all the bros. It was just at that moment. I seen all my folks just going up, having a good time, traveling, doing this and that. And I'm just like, man, like, I could be with them right now. Like, we all could just be eating.
For
and
sure.
then try to, and then shit just split, you know?
I feel it.
And it happens, you know what I mean? It happens. But it's how you gotta traverse and persevere through that. You know
that when I asked you, you know what I mean, before I started talking about this business shit, and we don't even gotta stay on there for that long, but I'm just saying, like, when I asked you, what do you want, or what do you want from skateboarding, and the first thing that really came out your mouth was, I want to inspire people to know, keep living your dream, keep doing your thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and you never know something can, you know? Right. So I'm just like really trying to put it into the universe, because I ain't no fucking professor at skateboard business. I can't sit there and be like, oh, you should do this or do that. I just want to put it in the universe that all the hard work that you've been putting in really pays off, you know? And more in the sense of like stability and, like, you know what I mean? Because I feel you deserve that, and a lot of the homies feel you deserve that.
Most definitely.
So, you know, we're just gonna put it in the universe that you know what I'm saying? Because you never know.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm gonna keep on grinding.
Somebody might be
doing
like,
my thing.
hey, blood, like, I really appreciate what you do. This is a situation that, you know what I mean? Because is that shoe company, you still fuck with that shoe company?
I do, and
because they better be tapping in with the
like,
tap more than shoes.
I literally just told him, I'm like, bro, we gotta have a sit down meeting.
Okay, that's good, and we don't even need to get more into it. That's straight like that. You gotta let these niggas know. Because I'm gonna bust ass. I'm gonna keep pause. I'm gonna keep going hard. You feel me?
Yep.
Like, because that's you. That's what you explaining to me right now.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, I know the business side of things. I be thinking about it, but on the up and up, niggas just called me at 8 in the morning. I was cold. I was like, I'm still gonna go. You feel me? And that's like,
handle business.
That's the lifeblood of this shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's Jake. You feel me? Saying, like, nigga, nobody knows you nothing. And keep getting your ass out there, and just, if this is what you, if it ain't for you, then get out of here. Cause you know what I mean? If it's too much for you, then scram. You know what I mean? Like,
get the 95.
And I think a lot of people don't realize that you are cut from that cloth. Like you're saying, you was at Wasteland. Like you're saying, you are cut from the cloth of just pure skateboarding. Some people try to think like, oh, like this type of person is gnarly, and so it's like, you know, like, it's not even, when you really get to the meat of things, you know what I mean? It's truly just about you continuously to want to be a part of this thing that, you know, like, keeps us, like, out of society's fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? Like,
I just like, on my main goal is, like, really right now is, like, really to start traveling a lot more with this skateboarding. Like, I still haven't even been out of the country yet. Like, you know, been state to state. Like,
but you don't got no felonies, none of that type shit.
I ain't no felon.
Yeah,
nice to meet her. I'm just playing.
For sure, yeah. Nah, I mean, the fact that I'm even asking that is like crazy, right? Because I'm like, of course you're gonna. I've only seen you skateboard, but I'm just saying like.
Nah, like
you got your passport. That's what I'm getting at.
I got my passport.
Okay,
you know,
yeah.
I like, you know, when I was a kid, like I got in trouble. You know what I mean? Like I did some dumb stuff,
for
but
sure,
you know, you learn and you grow from that. And like me personally, like I'm a type of person that I don't like getting in trouble. I never like to get in trouble. I never like confrontation or anything like that. I like my freedom. I like to do what I want to do and. Shoot, I'm gonna keep another thing to keep skating, man. You know what I'm saying?
Cheers to that, bro.
Straight up.
Because I'm the same way.
Right.
If I can stay out of trouble, I'm going to stay out of trouble. I want to stay out of trouble. I don't want no beefs, none of that. You feel me? I
don't want nothing
We're
with
trying
nobody.
to enjoy life. We're only here for so long, you know what I mean?
Oh, God, bro.
Yeah, so what's up? What you got? No more parts? What's up? What's dropping? What can it be? This is probably gonna come out in a couple of weeks, so.
Cold Gravy, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Dan, you know what I'm saying? I think we're gonna work on another full-length part.
Yeah.
Richie linked up. We're working on a full-length part.
What's up with you still on ACES?
Yes.
Okay, hey. I just out, you know we gotta know what's going on,
shout
man.
Out Ace, you know, I'm just waiting on a little care package. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Bro, hey, Ace Pilots, y'all need to tap in with because this shit ain't gonna stop. So
it's not. You know, I'm still be out here.
Yeah,
you know
but niggas need to be taking care of you though, bro. Because the amount of work you put in just into yourself and going out and doing this shit, I think you deserve some sit downs with a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep on being able to grind and perform at a high level. And you know, I'm gonna, I need support. You know what I mean?
For
it's
sure.
just like, it's hard when you gotta buy that or get this from that, or you know what I mean? You gotta do it the old school way. You know what I'm saying? But it's like,
well, relationships, bro, is a big thing. Yeah. I'll say that much, you know, without trying to indict anybody for being like, oh, well, you're not. It's like,
most definitely.
You gotta learn, like you said, you live and you grow and you learn, and sometimes being attached to certain motherfuckers who you may really like got an affection for, you may have to like move on from shit like that. You know what I'm saying? There's so many words because like that could also be holding you back. And it's something that you got to realize on your own without somebody telling you, but you don't want to realize those type of things too late. You feel me? Because then you'll really be sitting back like, oh, why niggas wasn't fucking with me? And it's like, because that's trash though, because like if people see that if they got an affection for you, and they see that you somewhere, they should be able to give you the proper advice and the right way of how to move forward. Though, you know, everybody gotta live their own life. The old saying, what I eat don't make me shit, but like, bro, if it's a community, there's no individual in community. Nothing is individual in the community. Everybody is supposed to be, bro, you know, and it's different crews a part of that. Yeah. But all those crews should be able to come together and be like, well, what's working for y'all? What's working for y'all? Because at the end of the day, Uncle Sam got his hands in everybody's pocket. So no matter what, you feel me? You niggas gotta come together, you know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
So like, yeah, you know, I feel like it goes, the pendulum goes back and forth. It's like, oh, you should be doing this, bro, or you shouldn't be doing that. And then some people may have advice that ain't working for you right in that moment, you know what I mean? But you know in your heart.
Yeah, I had these conversations with a lot of my homies, Tafar, John, Richie, you know, Desmond. Like I had real conversations with, you know, and they you know, they said what you saying, like, you know, and at the end of the day, you know, it's gonna be time for a change, because it's just like, you know, when you do something for so long and there's no result, or there's really just it's just like it's just like a smear kind of, it's just nothing pretty much. It's just like you gotta shake and bake, baby, even though, you know.
Well, homies, whatever, but if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
Exactly.
And if somebody is doing business and you're supporting that, and that shit ain't supporting you, it's time to move on, because you're gonna do this by yourself. So why let something else drag you, you know, in a non progressive direction. When if you're just doing it yourself, you're gonna progress anyway. So really, it's kind of like something holding you back. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yep.
You know what I mean.
Yep.
You don't really want that. You don't really want that because.
And like you said, I'm only getting older, man. So it's just
exactly.
like opportunities are always gonna be there, but I just gotta keep.
Yeah. Yeah, and then like, you know, I think that kind of drives people away from actually eventually doing some successful business because they get so burnt out on something that they feel so, you know what I mean? Like the homie said, in the skateboard world, like some homies got to learn to kind of like shed some of the old like ways of thought when they are trying to do something in skateboarding because somebody's like, oh, I ain't doing that, or I'm gonna just stick it out because that's it's like, you gotta just learn how to maneuver and do different things.
It's just me learning how to be uncomfortable. Like, you know, it's just like when you're in something and you're comfortable, it's like being in a relationship. When you're comfortable in a relationship, it's all good. And then when it don't be good, you gotta get uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? You gotta figure it out. So like, I've been slowly mentally preparing myself. It's just been like, also like, you know, just real life situations. Like I just been trying to take care of my grandma and like, you know, see my family, just actually like take a second from skateboarding because like from when I was on DGK until now, like I just was
just so fully working
on myself. Like I barely get to see my family and you know what I'm saying, like my aunties, my cousins, like you know, they all getting older and you know I got
out here flipping through the town.
Literally like
how you get the name Poohrail in the first place?
So my big brother Lamar,
where
he gave it to me because I used to watch Winnie the Pooh every single day. Like every single day. Like I had Winnie the Pooh pacifier, t-shirts, like I had the full life-size teddy bear, like you feel me? Like and my name is obviously Terrell. So you feel me? He just put it together. Poohrail.
Yeah. And I thought it was because you like to skate rails and shit.
It is. I do like to skate rails.
But that like
you know what I'm saying?
It transitioned into
the real origin is from my big brother watching Winnie the Pooh. But you know what I'm saying? On the skate origin, you know, I do 15 rails, you know, 20 rails, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Somebody need to be cutting you some 15 rail, 20 rail checks out this bitch. You know what I mean? But yeah, somebody was telling me, fuck, I can't think of the brother name. Jay Sean, I think. They said he skate for the soda company.
Yeah, Jay Sean, man. Yeah. Jay Sean, Jones Soda.
Is that like we just give you hella soda, or is that like
I don't know. Bro has 1 million followers, like.
So if you got that type of shit is like just influencer, like
I feel
type
like
shit.
Like I feel like once you have like a lot of followers, like a lot of companies like to capitalize on that, like, you know, and like, you know, we'll help you, you help us, you know what I mean? So it's like, it makes sense,
a big
you
thing.
know,
That's TikTok, all the shit. I'm just like, is there any? I just wonder. I don't know. Like, yeah, I guess that's that man business. But I'm just wondering, like, is Jones Soda? Like, have you heard of anybody else fucking with Jones Soda?
No.
Okay, no. That's just
I
sounds
have to
like
actually holler at him about that to see if if Jones is like cashing them out or something. But they should be because he has his face on the soda.
On the soda,
bottle, like,
shit,
you know what I mean? Jay Sean on the bottle, like he should be getting cashed out. Like, you know, I had to learn that stuff with Levi's. Me and Lem did back in the day, like, you know, because they did some screenings. They did like some screenings. And we didn't know about it, and we could have got paid for it. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's just like, you know, that was our first taste. I'm just
like, pretty much what I'm saying is tap in with Jones Soda, because if they cutting that check, nigga, they need a Poohrail flavor in this bitch, the East Oakland flavor, nigga.
I definitely need flavored drinks, and just like I've been like talking to my little bro Lem, and he's like he has his own company. He started Pocket Game. And like, it's just another thing. Like, I gotta start kind of like gravitating towards making my own brand, or like the brand Poohrail. Like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta brand myself at the end of the day too. Yeah. I'm my own person, and I'm my own business. I'm my own, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm just trying to figure out, honestly, anyway, just to get some money to just follow my dreams, to keep going and skateboarding.
Word. And that's what I'm saying. We're just gonna put it in the universe for that to happen. You know what I mean? And even if that means you starting to figure out just more things on your own, you know what I mean? Like I pray for that to happen to you, because
I mean, I still see nothing but greatness in skateboarding
in general, right?
In general, it's just like, you know what I mean? So it's just like,
I think it's more so your peer group just knows that you are of caliber of the some of the things that are exalted are always having shine. You know what I mean? So, and the Bay Area is like the same thing in the rap game. You know, some cats just don't get the shine that they deserve. And you can put it on them not doing good business and all that, but it's like, the community sometimes just drops the ball on helping each other, you know? And it's not nothing, you know? It's not nothing to start a fucking war about, but it's something to pay attention to. And the homies from out here look at you as a Bay, I hate to say Bay legend, is like you're not doing it anymore, like you're falling off or some weird shit. It's like, he used to, you know what I mean? Or shit like that. It's like, no, you are actively going hard, and like just hearing your lineage of where you telling me all the skate spots, the DIYs you've been and learned how to do shit in different cities and all across the bridges, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, like, I remember like when I was living in Richmond too, like one of the first competitions was the Hood Games.
Shout out to K-Dub.
Shout out to K-Dub. And it was the one in East Oakland, and my big sister took me. I was so nervous, like, you know what I mean? Because it's like, I'm sliding in East Oakland. I already know how it is over there, so I'm like it's kind of greasy, but like, it was so sick. We were
because it used to be at the East Oakland Plaza, huh?
I forgot where they did the actual event, but they had a whole bunch of skate ramps and stuff. I'm not sure if it was at Youth Uprising or.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm
pretty sure it might have been there. But like, I was so young, I didn't know. But we were like skating like probably like 30 deep, 40 deep in the middle of the street. Like, I was having so much fun. And then I ended up coming in like second place at the skate contest, and like showed my family. They was super hyped because they didn't really know I was like getting that good.
Getting good at it like that. Yeah.
They just seen me coming back home with like a whole bunch of prizes and stuff like that. And then fast forward till I moved to West Oakland, until I got one of my first sponsors, which was
Kinetic.
No, not Kinetic. Function Skateboards.
Oh,
Function
bro!
Skateboards.
Oh,
Shout
my
out
mama!
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. I thought you should have been pro for Function. Oh, my mama! We've been saying you should be pro. That's why I'm like, bro, fuck that. Cut this nigga a check, somebody, bro. My mama, this ain't no game no more, bro. Because there's niggas with their names on boards that ain't getting down like that. Nah, I'm just playing. I can only 50-50, you feel me? So, but my nigga right here, though, bust your motherfucking head on the board, cut.
Bro. And then after that, like getting the sponsors and stuff, I started going in, like, you know, because like I was getting boards. I had Essential Souls, which was this random guy named Carlton.
Hey, what's happening, baby?
What's happening?
But of course.
He had this like t-shirt company, but then he also would buy me shoes like SBs, Adidas. Like,
the dude from Function?
No, this guy named Carlton. He had a company called Essential Souls.
Oh shit.
And yeah, bro, he was like, it was a shoe sponsor for me, you know, back then. You know, I was getting it done.
Bro, you really be fucking with some crazy motherfuckers.
I was fucking with people that wanted to fuck with me, just straight up. That's straight up. Like,
coming from the town, bouncing to the ridge, I wholeheartedly understand what that's all about, bro. Because niggas from the outside looking in like, why you doing this? He's like, bro, niggas is fucking with me. I'm fucking with them. Like, I'm sorry that the big names ain't just running straight up to me, being like, hey, even though I'm calibered up, but. Fuck it.
I'm still waiting on the big names to slide up, and I'm still grinding the shine, you know what I'm saying? But it will happen, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because these big names, if you see, also have hardships, and niggas get cut from them teams. Yep. So it's like, that's kind of how I feel on my shit with the rap shit. It's like, man, I'm kind of glad I never got some big ass check that I would have owed back to niggas on some, you know what I mean? And now I'm not doing it just for fun. I'm doing it because, you know what I mean? But if you look at your peer group, you know what I mean? There's like you saying, John, and bro. You know what I mean? Like, there's John, homies, man, you know what I mean?
Doing it right now. Like, he's really inspirational right now. Like, I see John just because, like, I know the background that he came from, you know what I mean? So it's like, seeing from where he came to where he's at now, bro, it's like, I could still get there too. You know what I mean? I could still
on
get
that
there.
same mission. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It ain't about getting there. Like y'all gonna cross paths. Y'all gonna keep. You know what I mean? Like it's. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I got faith that whatever it is that you want to see, like that's right there. Like that's like a goal. You know what I mean? Because you got your peer groups around you that you know. Okay, like I've been skating with this fool.
I just gotta link with the right people. That's all it is. Like that's all it is. Like John's been telling me, like he was like, man, just come skate with me. Like I'm just like, all right, bro. And then like me not having my phone on too, like. Little shit like that. You gotta clean that up. Yeah, I know. Sure. I'm about to get, you feel me, my little cell phone on. Like, you feel me? Call me on this number. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be back online.
That's
in a few weeks. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my godmom Michelle. She gonna get me right. You know what I'm saying? She gonna get me right.
For sure, bro. Little shit like that. You know what I mean? But man, whatever we can do here. You know what I mean? Like as far as like putting out like clips and shit. I got this trip. I got like an idea next spring break. So you know, if we got some free time, we might hit the road. You know
if we hitting the road, I got a whole bunch of free time.
For sure, for sure.
And so good EBT. I'm swiping.
Like that, you know there. You feel me? Like that there. Yeah, whatever we can do over here to help like spread the Poohrail love. You know what I mean? Like once you start getting into any situations that's looking more beneficial for you, and you need motherfuckers to promote it, whatever, or just straight clips. If you got something that you just went crazy on, or some old clips you just want us to straight drop it, you know what I mean, on the gram, because all that shit matters too, you know what I mean? Like just a couple different looks from a couple different places, and that's what Break Free on, you know? If we fucks with you and you fucks with us, like,
definitely.
We gonna show the love for sure.
That's why I appreciate y'all, man.
We gonna show the love for sure. Shit, bro. I feel like, you know what I mean? I done addressed everything I didn't want to talk about, you feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I want people to get more of who Poohrail is other than just cause that's, you know what I'm saying?
Like I'm a cool dude. Like I actually I enjoy long walks at the beach. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'll be at the park, Golden Gate Park. You know what I'm saying? Doing my little nature walk.
Hey, look.
Shit, am I interrupting?
Nah, kind of a little bit. But when I was talking to him, I asked him. He's like, "Who's that dude for real?" He said, "Max Shaft, baby." But yeah, we about to wrap it up. All right, yeah. All right. All right, man. So you know who's gonna be on the next episode, you feel me? And it's just legendary shit around here. Break Free. Like, subscribe, Poohrail, Break Free. Holla. House clean.